Archangel Michael says, "Be still for a moment, beloved soul. The storm that tore you apart was never meant to destroy, it was meant to awaken." The night felt endless when the distance grew between you. The silence screamed louder than words ever could. Yet beneath that silence, a divine plan was unfolding, one that your heart could not yet understand. The universe paused time itself so your souls could learn what they had forgotten. You both needed to walk separate paths to remember your purpose, to heal wounds too deep for the other to fix. The ache was not punishment, it was preparation. Each tear was sacred. Every lonely night was a chapter being written by destiny. The angels watched as you questioned everything, but they knew the pain was guiding you toward transformation. Sparkles type Amen 333 to affirm your healing and trust in divine timing. When you felt abandoned, the truth was that you were being embraced by unseen wings. Every rejection was redirection. The universe moved pieces you could not see, aligning your souls like constellations destined to meet again. The separation was divine timing, a pause, not an ending. You were never truly apart in spirit. Energy never disconnects when it's rooted in truth. The love you both carry vibrates beyond distance, beyond time, beyond all earthly fears. You both were being refined, one learning patience, the other courage. One learning to release control, the other to open their heart again. And now, as the energy shifts, the angels whisper that your souls are aligning once more. Archangel Michael says, "Do not rush the divine plan. Every delay is filled with purpose." He stood beside you when you cried, whispering strength into your breath. He stood beside your person too, pushing them to face the shadows they once ran from. The distance was divine medicine, bitter, yet healing. You were meant to lose each other in order to find yourselves. Because only healed souls can love without fear, and only awakened hearts can meet in divine union. What felt like a goodbye was actually the beginning of your rebirth. Sparkles type Amen 777 if you believe love always returns when guided by the divine. The universe needed you to see love beyond possession. To love without clinging, to let go and still trust that what's meant for you will always find you again. That is what true reunion means, not chasing, but attracting from a healed heart. You both were being sculpted by divine hands. The separation carved strength into your spirit. It made you independent, aware, grounded, and ready to receive love that mirrors your new frequency. The divine plan never fails, it only unfolds slowly. Some nights, your soul still feels their presence. That's because the bond never broke. The energetic chord still hums with recognition. You are both dreaming of each other, thinking of each other, missing what once was, yet sensing what will be again. Archangel Michael says, they are being guided back to you once their lessons are complete. He knows how many signs you've seen, the numbers, the songs, the memories. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. The universe speaks in symbols, and every one of them carries the same message: reunion is near. Sparkles type Amen 999 to welcome divine reunion energy into your life. Every ending is a preparation for a more powerful beginning. The distance only deepened your connection in unseen ways. The lessons they learned away from you are the very keys that will unlock a more harmonious love when you meet again. You both mirror each other's growth. When you healed your heart, they felt it. When you forgave them silently, they were released from their guilt. Love like this never fades, it only transforms, waiting for divine alignment. The angels are preparing the reunion, but they're asking you to stay patient. Don't chase what is already yours. Don't question the how. Just trust the when. The divine plan is working behind every delay. Archangel Michael says, when two souls are destined, no force in heaven or on earth can keep them apart. You may not recognize them at first when they return, they will be changed, softer, wiser, more open. The separation humbled them, taught them to value the sacred love they once took for granted. You taught them through your silence. Sparkles type Amen 444 if you are ready to receive love that is healed, loyal, and eternal. The angels say the season of waiting is ending. You're stepping into alignment where love flows freely, without fear. You've grown beyond the pain, and now, what once broke you will bow before your strength. This separation was never punishment. It was divine recalibration. You both were being shaped to fit perfectly once again, not as you were, but as you are meant to be now. The reunion will not look like the past. It will feel peaceful, grounded, and sure. Because now, both of you understand the value of presence. You've seen life without each other, and it taught you what truly matters. Sparkles type Amen 222 to align with reunion energy of peace and destiny. The angels are clearing old timelines. Every karmic bond that blocked your union is dissolving. Every false attachment that distracted them is fading. They're being pulled back toward you by the magnetic truth of your shared soul path. There will be signs, dreams that feel real, songs that echo your story, sudden waves of warmth that feel like their embrace. Don't dismiss them. These are not memories, they are premonitions. Your souls are already meeting in higher realms. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart, for love is returning renewed. You are stepping into divine timing, the moment where lessons meet destiny. The angels are rearranging your lives so that your paths cross again. This time, you will not separate out of fear, because love will finally be ready to stay. Sparkles type Amen 111 to claim your divine reunion and open your heart to destiny. The pain that once defined you is now your power. The distance that once broke you is now your strength. You carry wisdom in your soul and light in your eyes, the kind that draws your counterpart home effortlessly. They think of you often, not just in moments of loneliness, but in moments of realization. They now see your love as the safest place they ever knew. They're awakening, remembering, and longing to make things right. The angels are saying your energy calls to them like a melody only their heart understands. The universe is aligning everything so they can return with clarity, honesty, and love that stands the test of time. Archangel Michael says, your reunion will be guided, protected, and blessed. And as the divine clock strikes its sacred hour, everything that once seemed broken will make sense. You will realize that every delay, every silence, every separation was divine timing, not denial. Sparkles type Amen 555 to welcome your destined love back with peace and gratitude. Love is eternal, and your story is living proof. What is written in divine energy can never be erased. The universe is simply waiting for both souls to be ready, balanced, and free, and that moment is near. This is your divine reunion, not of bodies, but of souls who have remembered why they chose each other before time began. The angels rejoice as the cycle completes. Love returns, not rushed, not forced, but divinely aligned. Archangel Michael's final whisper surrounds you. What is meant for you is already making its way home. Trust. Surrender. Receive. Sparkles type Amen 888 to seal your divine reunion with light, love, and eternal protection. The air is shifting, and you can feel it deep within your soul. The same way the wind changes before rain, the energy around you hums with a quiet promise. Something sacred is coming, something your heart has long waited to receive. The angels are moving through the unseen, aligning moments, arranging encounters, and softening hearts that once resisted. The divine clock ticks closer to reunion, and even the universe holds its breath. Every vibration, every thought, every heartbeat is guiding you toward that destined meeting. Sparkles type Amen 333 to open your path to divine alignment and reunion energy. Archangel Michael says, "Be patient, beloved, for the road is clearing. What is yours will come home when the soul is ready." His light cuts through the fog of doubt, wrapping your heart in calm assurance. You are not waiting in vain, you are waiting in purpose. Your person has been walking through their own valley of realization. Every mistake echoes in their mind, reminding them of what they lost and what they truly value. They now understand that love like yours cannot be replaced, because it was never ordinary, it was divine. The angels have been whispering to their heart in dreams. They see flashes of your smile, hear the echo of your laughter, feel the warmth of your love across time and space. They wake up remembering, and with each dawn, their resistance weakens. Sparkles type Amen 444 if you believe love guided by heaven never fades. You, too, have changed. The version of you that cried for closure has evolved into a soul that understands the art of surrender. You've learned that love doesn't need to be chased, it simply needs to be aligned with divine truth. The angels are proud of how far you've come. They watched you rebuild yourself from fragments of pain and turn your wounds into wisdom. Every time you chose peace over bitterness, you raised your vibration closer to reunion. Archangel Michael says, "Do not look backward with sorrow. The past is a bridge that brought you here, not a place to live." His words glow like gold in your heart, reminding you that forgiveness is freedom, and freedom is the foundation of lasting love. Sparkles type Amen 555 to release the past and welcome divine new beginnings. Your person has been searching for comfort in the wrong places, but every distraction feels empty. No matter where they go, they feel your absence. The connection you share has become their inner compass, always pointing them back to you. They may not admit it, but the angels reveal they've cried for you in silence. They've held your memory like a prayer, not knowing that your soul was comforting them from afar. Your love was never gone, it was silently healing them through distance. The universe was teaching both of you how to love beyond attachment. To love freely, without fear, without ego, without demand. That is the kind of love that transcends lifetimes, the kind your souls signed up for. Sparkles type Amen 777 if you're ready to receive love that is whole, mature, and unconditional. The divine timing was never about punishment, it was about readiness. Your heart had to be softened, and theirs had to be awakened. The angels watched as both journeys unfolded like parallel streams finally curving toward the same ocean. They are now standing at the edge of their transformation. The lessons are complete, the karmic debts are dissolving, and the soul contract of reunion begins to glow brighter than ever. They are being divinely nudged to take that first step toward you. Archangel Michael says, "Fear once kept them silent, but love will now move their soul." His presence surrounds your connection like a shield of light, ensuring that when reunion happens, it will stay protected from past chaos. Sparkles type Amen 999 to welcome protection and clarity into your divine union. Your heart may still ache from what was lost, but the angels want you to know, nothing was truly lost. Every separation, every pause, every heartbreak carried sacred meaning. You both were being taught how to hold love gently, without breaking under its weight. Now the energy of reunion is manifesting in subtle ways. You feel sudden peace when thinking of them. You sense warmth around you when you least expect it. These are signs that your souls are merging again, even before words are spoken. The angels are creating divine meetings, unexpected messages, familiar songs, synchronicities that pull you closer. Pay attention to them. Each sign is a thread being woven back into the fabric of your connection. Sparkles type Amen 222 if you trust the universe to reunite what is divinely meant. Your person will not return as they left. They are softer now, aware of the damage caused by pride and distance. The universe has humbled them, teaching them that love without truth cannot survive. They are preparing to approach you with open hands and an honest heart. The fear that once silenced them is fading under the power of divine intervention. The angels whisper that the timing is aligning perfectly, one heartbeat at a time. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your spirit to receive, not to chase." What you seek is already moving toward you. His voice carries the weight of destiny, reminding you that true love requires patience and faith in the unseen. Sparkles type Amen 111 to align your energy with divine reunion flow. The nights are getting quieter, not because you are alone, but because your soul is at peace. You no longer feel desperate for answers, and that calm is the exact energy that draws your person back. Peace is the frequency of reunion. The angels are guiding your counterpart through a tunnel of clarity. They are realizing that no other connection feels as natural, as safe, as spiritually bonded as the one they share with you. They are awakening to the truth of your shared mission. The divine timing is now transitioning into divine movement. The universe is shifting obstacles out of the way, creating openings, chances, and moments where your paths cross naturally. Nothing will need to be forced, it will simply align. Sparkles type Amen 888 to attract effortless alignment and sacred love. The angels say your reunion will begin in stillness. A message. A glance. A coincidence too perfect to ignore. You will know it instantly, not from your mind, but from your soul that whispers, "Home." You will feel a rush of peace instead of fear, because this time, love has matured. You will no longer be two halves searching for completion but two wholes ready to build something eternal. The separation made this possible. Archangel Michael says, reunion is not just about coming together, it's about ascending together. His wings stretch over both of you, ensuring that no shadow, no doubt, no interference can touch this divine connection again. Sparkles type Amen 666 to rise above fear and step fully into divine union. The universe celebrates your endurance. Every sleepless night, every tear, every prayer, all of it has been seen and honored. You never walked alone, the angels carried you when you felt you couldn't move forward. Now comes the reward, peace, harmony, and divine union. A love that feels like home, yet new in every breath. You will look back and realize the waiting was worth every moment, because it molded you into the version of yourself who could hold this kind of love. The reunion will be tender. There will be tears, laughter, and silence that speaks more than words ever could. The angels will be present in that moment, unseen but felt, smiling as destiny fulfills its promise. Sparkles type Amen 1010 to seal your divine love story in eternal peace. The separation was divine timing, but the reunion is divine destiny. It was never a punishment, it was a promise unfolding. Now, as the circle completes, the universe whispers, this was always meant to be. Your souls are ready. Your hearts are open. The divine plan that began in pain now ends in harmony. Love returns, purified, eternal, and unbreakable. Archangel Michael's final blessing wraps around your connection. The storm has passed. The lesson is complete. The union is written in light. Sparkles type Amen 1212 if you are ready to receive your divinely orchestrated reunion and eternal love. The storm has settled, and peace has begun to bloom where chaos once lived. The reunion has already taken place, not through grand gestures but through quiet understanding. Two souls stand before each other, carrying the same light that distance once tried to dim. The angels watch in stillness as you both breathe the same air again. There are no apologies loud enough to cover the years apart, yet your hearts speak the language of forgiveness. The silence between you is now filled with healing rather than hurt. Sparkles type Amen 333 to anchor peace and gratitude in your heart. The days that follow are gentle, like sunlight after rain. You move carefully, as if learning how to walk again on sacred ground. Every word, every smile, every shared glance becomes an act of rebirth. Archangel Michael says, now begins the divine building of what separation prepared. His wings spread over your connection, creating a shield of calm and trust. You are no longer in survival, you are in creation. You both spend long moments simply existing in the same space, feeling the energy that never truly left. Time no longer matters, only presence. The angels whisper that this stillness is love in its highest form. Sparkles type Amen 444 if you believe true love grows in peace. Life after reunion feels different than before. You no longer seek validation through constant closeness, instead, you cherish the balance between togetherness and individuality. You both understand that divine love breathes best when it's given space to grow. The angels guide you to rebuild with gentleness. You talk about dreams, not fears. You speak with calm voices, not wounds. Every conversation carries the echo of lessons learned through distance. Archangel Michael says, the foundation you build now must be made of truth. And so, you both learn to speak honestly, not to defend, but to connect. Transparency becomes the new language of your love. Sparkles type Amen 555 to welcome truth and trust into your union. Each morning feels like a promise kept by heaven. You wake with gratitude instead of anxiety. The angels softly remind you that reunion is not the ending of a story, but the beginning of divine partnership. Together, you start creating a life rooted in purpose. You inspire each other, you protect each other's peace, you push each other toward light. The pain of separation becomes the soil from which strength now grows. The angels bless your path with harmony. There are still challenges, but now they unite you instead of dividing you. You face the world as one, guided by divine timing, protected by divine order. Sparkles type Amen 777 if you embrace love that heals and uplifts. Your love no longer demands, it offers. It no longer fears loss, it trusts in the infinite. The angels smile because you have understood what most souls take lifetimes to learn: love is freedom wrapped in faith. You create new memories, laughter spilling like light, long talks under quiet skies, moments of prayer shared hand in hand. Every breath together feels sacred, as if heaven itself leans closer to watch. Archangel Michael says, "Let gratitude be your daily language." So you thank each other for showing up, for staying, for growing. Gratitude becomes your rhythm, your prayer, your protection. Sparkles type Amen 222 to live in gratitude and divine abundance. Sometimes memories of pain return, but they no longer sting. Instead, they remind you how strong love can be when tested by divine fire. The angels call these memories holy, proof that healing has truly taken place. Your souls now work as one heartbeat, yet your individuality shines brighter than ever. You understand that divine union does not erase who you are, it amplifies your essence. Together, you create light that reaches beyond yourselves. The universe begins to mirror your peace. Opportunities flow, blessings multiply, abundance follows without effort. This is the power of alignment, when love vibrates in harmony with divine timing. Sparkles type Amen 111 to align your energy with divine flow and blessing. Archangel Michael says, "Guard your union with faith, not fear." And so you do. When small doubts appear, you return to prayer instead of panic. When challenges rise, you choose love instead of defense. You begin to help others without realizing it. Friends notice the calm between you, the light around you, and they feel inspired. The angels use your love as a living example of faith restored. Days turn into months, yet the warmth remains constant. The bond that once broke under pressure now thrives under grace. What separation once destroyed, divine timing has rebuilt unbreakable. Sparkles type Amen 999 to affirm eternal stability in love. Your partner begins to speak of destiny, of how every path led them here. You smile, knowing the truth deep in your soul: it was never chance, always design. The angels nod in silent agreement. The divine plan continues to expand, guiding you both toward shared purpose. Some are called to teach, others to create, others simply to love, yet all serve the same higher light. Your reunion becomes a vessel of that purpose. You start to dream again, not of what could have been but of what will be. You build visions that include others, spreading peace where there once was pain. The angels bless every step. Sparkles type Amen 888 to walk in purpose and peace. At night, you sometimes feel the wings of Archangel Michael brush the edges of your dreams. He does not speak much now, for his mission with you is nearing completion. His silence means trust, you are living the lessons he once whispered. Life feels lighter, not because it is easier, but because love now carries it. You have learned to surrender control, to flow with divine rhythm, to trust that every day is sacred. The separation taught patience, the reunion teaches peace. And so, the story continues, not in chaos, but in calm faith. The angels record each moment as proof that divine timing never fails. What once seemed broken now shines as testimony of heavenly order. Sparkles type Amen 1212 if you choose to live in light and lasting love. The message closes with Archangel Michael's final words. You are no longer waiting for miracles, you are living as one. The divine plan is complete in you. The heavens glow softly. The universe exhales. And love, purified by time and faith, continues forever, radiant, eternal, divine. Sparkles type Amen 3333 to seal this story with gratitude and eternal blessing.